We know AI is becoming a very prevalent thing, especially when it comes to studios uh, using it to make their movies and stuff. Well, unfortunately, one of my favorite soda brands has now entered the race. Coca Cola has released an ad. Because the Coca Cola Christmas ads, iconic. Okay. One of the reasons I drink a Coke in the winter is because I love this depiction, this marketing of Santa, the Coke sign. Like, it's a cold beverage, yet in the winter they make it feel like it's a refreshing treat in the cold. That takes some skill points. Okay, coffee, you could easily do it. Hot chocolate, you could easily do it. Try convincing someone who's icy cold, you want an icy cold Coke. But these Coca-Cola ads manage to do it, and so every year we wait for those heartwarming ads and see what kind of cool things they do and how they can make us feel warm inside. They just threw it into a generator. This is the ad. I'm not going to play the sound, but you'll get the idea from it. This is all AI generated. Like, those faces are horrifying, and it's just sad. This is what things have come to. And anytime I talk about AI, because there's a lot of younger people in here, they don't see the big deal. They don't treat it. And I think it's so funny because I've always said this AI phenomenon is my older generation, is my generation of back in my day, we wouldn't use this AI bullcrap. We'd make movies the real way, I think that's what people were saying when they transitioned from like practical effects to using CGI and green screens everywhere. There was some guy sitting in his room going, yeah, back in my day, we put a guy on a real horse, okay? He did real stunts. He got injured and possibly died like a man. This green screen safety, bullcrap, bullcrap. And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm hip. I'm young. I could stick with the times. Nope. They got me. This is the stuff I'm going to be saying. Back in my day, smiles didn't look creepy and forced. You're telling me these are fake people. These are not real people. These are created. There should be an uncanny valley thing kind of triggering your brain right now. So, okay, so there's that aspect of it. I just don't like that. But I also think it's almost insulting because there's no effort. It's literally just throw in a bunch of their previous ads into a machine, say, make us a new one, boom, you crap it out. To me, AI videos like this is the equivalent of you taking a poop. Takes no effort, it stinks. Trying to think of another analogy. And sadly, it's not going away. You're going to continue pooping until the end of time because that's just what we got. And the sad part is about this is I don't even think studios want to have to use it, but it's become a race now. So I don't know if you guys saw, I think I did post about it, which I won't play the whole clip, but Jason Blum, remember, he got in trouble a couple weeks back because he said Blumhouse is going to be experimenting with AI. They've gotten together a couple of artists and people to see how it works, what they can do with it, yada yada like that. And the whole day was dedicated to just making fun of Blumhouse and saying how far they've fallen. Of course, they're going to use AI. Da 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 da. And then Jason Blum the next day responded to it. Sorry, it was a couple weeks ago. So I'm like really having. There we go. This is the video if you want to find it. And honestly, I think his explanation was pretty solid, even if I don't agree with him doing this, because I'm very much against using AI for filmmaking. But basically, he boiled it down to I don't know how this works. I don't know what you're capable of doing with AI. All I know, and he didn't say this part, but it's heavily implied, all I know is all my competitors are using AI. I would be kind of stupid not to use it. And so that's kind of the thing. I don't think these studios want to be the AI studio, but they're afraid to be Blockbuster. They're afraid to ignore it, say, I don't want to use this technology. And then in 5-10 years, when it's so advanced that these commercials no longer look creepy, that they actually are passable for real media, the studio that decided not to touch it, they just signed their death wish. They just signed their grave. They're off like Blockbuster because, hey, Blockbuster had the chance to buy Netflix. Blockbuster had the chance to get into the streaming game, and they thought, nah, people are always going to want to come into stores and pay overprice for one movie and then return it the next day. That's always going to be the way things are. Where's Blockbuster now? Where they at now? Pick up your dead friend, homie, because he dead. That's where they are. So again, I hate it. I am not advocating for it, but I looking at it from a business perspective where you have to be heartless. If I'm a company and I'm seeing all my other competitors are using it and they're starting to get good with it, I'm worried. Oh, dude, I'm about to be. If I don't start doing it myself, I'm gonna be left behind. So I think that's kind of the mentality. But it is just sick to see a company you love start to do it because it's just there's no effort in this. It's just lazy. So I know I doesn't like the preachy side, but I just thought it's still a worthy conversation because they're not gonna. It's not going away. Like we're within our lifetime, there's gonna be the fully AI movie, and we're gonna see who buys a ticket from it, who actually likes it, what happens, and honestly, 30 years from now, all movies could be AI, and that's even more sad, man. One day you're gonna have AI Chris. Would you like AI Chris? AI Chris isn't gonna struggle to put on a goblin mask, get sweaty, and then lie about it on stream. Nah, that AI is gonna be a little too perfect. So yeah, I just brought that up because that's sad, man. Gonna have to stop drinking my Coke Zeros for a little bit, and then the addiction kicks back in, and I go back into buying it. Coke, do better, do better. Okay, let's move on now to this Fantastic Four.